Hi everyone, I'm Meredith and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so excited that you found me, and if you're returning, I'm so grateful you've decided to come back and watch more. I love all things luxury. I love luxury shoes, I love luxury handbags, luxury lifestyle and vlogging, and if they're things that appeal to you, I hope you'll do me a massive favor and hit that subscribe button down below. Hitting that subscribe button costs you absolutely nothing and means so much to me, so I hope you'll help me out. I am filming this video before Christmas. I'm actually doing it at the end of November, but I feel like it's probably not going to go up until between Christmas and New Year, which might make it feel a little bit disjointed, especially coming off the back of Collectionmas, where you've had me in my Christmas theme for so long. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to get it in before Collectionmas starts. So yes, that's why I still have my Christmas nails. And yes, you've seen me in this outfit. You've seen me in this outfit before, but I really wanted to get these unboxed so I can wear them through the Christmas season, but I just can't get the video up before Collectionmas starts. So today's a very special unboxing for me. I am eating my words on this one, absolutely, and I will admit to that. But I am very excited about it and it means an awful lot to me. So my company, so I own a company, and I hit a major milestone in 2024. It was a huge milestone for me, and I really wanted to celebrate it. When you own a company or a business or even a small business, maybe you're a micro sole trader, maybe you're a small business, it doesn't matter. When you work for yourself, you will often fall into the trap of not celebrating your accomplishments enough, because you live in this constant treadmill. You're on a hamster wheel, constantly trying to do better. Or, you know, if you're a very small business, like I remember when we were first starting out, you're just trying to make the bills. All right, so my goal is to be able to cover my overheads. I've done that. Okay, now my goal is to try and make an actual wage out of this. And now I am moving to having staff. And the more you grow, the more the pressure is there to do well and to continue to thrive, because that means everybody under you does well. So you don't just feel the weight of it for yourself, you feel the weight of it for all the people you employ, if you have employees also. And most certainly in 2024, I've had a large focus on ensuring that my staff continue to be able to afford the cost of living crisis. So I understand that some of them are doing it very tough, and we have worked very hard to try and ensure that they have not just access to a wage that allows them to cover their costs, but also we have done things within our workplace to ensure that they have access to things that they might not always have at home, like food. We make sure that, you know, they don't have to come to me and say, we're having a hard time at the moment, I can't afford groceries. There's a kitchen full of groceries there for them, and they can make their lunch and they can have snacks, so that I know that at least they're fed while they're at work, and I'm doing everything I can to ensure that they're taken care of in any way I can. So it's been a big year, 2024, and you constantly are thinking about your company and your business, whatever that may be, and making sure that you're okay and that everybody around you is okay. And there's often times you meet milestones or you blow through milestones and you don't actually take the time to really celebrate them, because you're on this cycle. Okay, all right, I've done that, now I've got to move on to the next thing. It's so constant all the time. And I mean, I guess that comes down to if you want to grow your business. Some people will get to a very comfortable stage and go, well, I don't need to be any bigger, everything's fine, I don't want to grow, I like my lifestyle to be relaxed, and this allows me to do that. And I support anyone who gets to that point and that's what they want to do. That's never been my goal. I am someone who will always look to the next thing. Okay, well, I need to do better, I need to get bigger, I need to continue to improve. So I'm not that way inclined, and honestly, my brain just doesn't work like that. I can't. So I'm I'm competitive by nature. So yes, I have really tried to take this moment this year where I hit this major milestone and to find a way to celebrate it. So I have done that in a way that is very me. So I bought myself some Louis Vuitton fine jewellery. And I have said openly on my channel before that fine jewellery from a luxury house is not worth the money. And I stand by that. It is not worth the money. It most certainly is not worth the money. And I could have gotten these pieces made through my local jeweller who I adore, and made my wedding stack, and this stack and my tennis bracelet. I could have had him make these pieces almost exactly the same with slight variations, and it probably would have cost me less than what these cost me. But I will also admit I am someone who's very susceptible to advertising, shall we say. And I saw these in an advertisement come up for Louis Vuitton, and I went, oh, I want to own those. I really want that exact stack. So yeah, that's how we got here. So yes, I have said I will not buy fine jewelry from a luxury house anymore because it's not worth the money. I stand by the fact it's not worth the money, but clearly I am eating my words, and I have bought myself fine jewelry from a luxury house to celebrate this milestone, and I do love them. So yes, let's have a look. They come in 2 boxes, although there is 3 pieces. There's 2 boxes. I'll do the big one first and then the 2 supporting pieces that go with that. They are rings. And I have all my rings on today. So for those who are interested, this is my wedding stack that I wear all the time. My engagement ring, the big thick one in the middle, was my grandmother's ring, and I had it reset. My mother gave it to me, and my husband clearly proposed with it, and I had already had it reset at the time, and it had kind of rounded edges. So a couple of years into our engagement, because there were like 10 years between our engagement and our wedding, I had it redesigned as well and gave it straight edges. So yes, that's my grandmother's ring, all her diamonds, that's all her. And then just my eternity ring and my wedding ring, which I got on my wedding day because I already had children. So I just started my stack on that day. This is the other stack that I wear all the time. And it's just 3 rings exactly the same. There's 1 yellow gold in the middle and 2 white gold on either, like 1 on either side. These are too big for me now, but I just have on the outside ring, I have like a little, I got these off Amazon. It's just like a little plastic piece, and that I just wear that on the outside one so that they don't all fall off. At the moment, even my wedding stack needs to be resized. I need it sized down, because if I wash my hands, if I go like that, I lose all my rings. And I have actually done that in a public restroom, and I almost died when 6 rings went in different directions. I'm trying to find them all. So yes, so these are my current stacks. This is what I wear all the time. They are my go-to day to day. These ones I'm considering having remade, because my jeweler made them in the first place. So I'm considering them having completely remade to resize them, because they're eternity bands, so they go all the way around. He can't just resize them for me, so I am considering having them remade in smaller sizes so they fit me better. But anyway, off track. So they're my current rings. So these rings will go with these rings. I don't have to not wear any of these. So the first one, so sorry, I've taken the ribbon off because I wanted to try them for size when they arrived. So this is a Louis Vuitton ring box. So when you get it, you take it out, and there's a little travel pouch in there. And so blue leather box with a tab, and then, so this is an LV cut diamond. So this is my very first ring that I chose. And as soon as I saw it, I said to Peter, my sales associate, I said, it's got a little bit of Superman vibes to it, which is, I feel like, you know, I'm a little bit of a superwoman sometimes. So yeah, I was all right with that, but it is stunning. So these are platinum. These aren't white gold. These are platinum rings. So let's see if I can get a really good, there. So can I stay still? Maybe just pause it if you want to get real close to it. So that's the first ring. So these are for this finger. So pretty. So I will wear them on that finger. And I got them in a size 59. So they only go up to a size 60, and I got them in a 59 because I have fat little fingers. But yes, I wanted to wear them on that finger, so they did need to be big. I can wear them on my middle finger as well. They're a little bit looser, but I can still get away with it. And if I wanted to just wear the stack and not have my other stack on, I could definitely do that. But I bought them knowing that I really wanted to wear them on my pointer finger. So that's the first ring. And then this one, sorry, in this one, we have another Louis Vuitton ring box. And I'll open it up. We have 2 rings in here. So we have pave diamonds at the top in platinum and a plain platinum ring on the bottom. So let's get it out. So this is the pave ring, and then just the plain platinum ring. So they go diamonds first, and then that one sits at the bottom. And this is what I saw in the advertisement, which drew me in because I just love this stack, and it sits well because 3 rings, 3 rings, 3 rings. If it had not been 3 rings, it probably would have driven me a little bit nuts. The OCD in me would have taken over and be like, no, it's gonna be 3. So let me come a little bit closer, move the table out of the way. So this is what my stack now looks like. And I love it. I think it is so pretty. You can definitely see, hang on. So these are white gold and these are platinum. So when you see platinum and white gold next to each other, platinum tends to be grayer. It tends to be a little bit grey. So this is what this hand now looks like. And if I take those ones off for a second, I can, have to do it one at a time, put them on there. So I can wear it on my middle finger as well if I just want to wear the one, although they are a tad big. I can definitely get away with it. Hang on, let's just make them center there. So that's what they look like if I want to wear them on the middle finger. But I did buy them to wear on that one. Now Louis Vuitton do resize. If you can't get your size, they can resize them. So the goal was to get them and then decide if the 59s worked for me or if I wanted them to be a little bit smaller. There is, when you wear a stack, like my wedding stack, the more space it takes up on your finger, the more you get a sausage effect. So when my eternity ring, which sits on top, is, I think it's a 1/4 size or a 1/2 size bigger than my wedding ring, and they're exactly the same ring. So I have to take them off in order, and I have a little Vera Wang ring, like it's metal and it's got a stick in the middle of it, a metal stick in the middle of it, and I take my rings off in order and then I put them back on in order, because otherwise I've got to like fuss around and look at them and go, which is the bigger one, which is the smaller one. So because my engagement ring is so wide, I do get a sausage effect that if they're all the exact same size, as it gets close to your knuckle, they can get really, really tight. So, but these are all exactly the same size. They're all a 59. Do I want them resized? It is entirely possible after wearing them, and I'll wear them through summer first. So we're in November as I'm filming this. I will wear them through summer, and if I come out the other side of summer and they're feeling a little bit big, then I will probably resize them down one just to make them fit a bit better. But you always want to give your rings summer to see how they go, because your fingers swell in the heat, and in the Australian heat, absolutely. So yeah, I will wait and see how I go through summer, and then probably late February, March, I'll get my rings resized and I'll decide if I want to get these remade and go from there. But Louis Vuitton will resize your rings for free if you buy them. So they will also add length to pendants. and they do that at their cost also. So just something to keep in mind if you are buying fine jewelry, which yes, is not worth it, but there you go. So yes, so this is my celebration to myself for having a really, like hitting a really monumental milestone in my company. I am incredibly proud, and I think it's important that we celebrate those things and we don't just blow past them, that we really look and go, that was an amazing job. You should really reward yourself. Now, that does not mean you need to go and buy yourself platinum and diamonds. I'm not saying that, but it can be as simple as we're going to go out for dinner to our favorite place. We're going to, you know, depending on how big your business is, and if you're in a micro business and you're just trying to get it off the ground and you're not even profit yet, go buy yourself a 6-pack of beer. Like, you need to celebrate all the milestones when you're in business, because they come and they go. And if you're always on the hamster wheel, you don't ever stop and look inward and go, I really did that well. You've got to have those celebrations, or else what's the point? You need to celebrate yourself. You need to be proud. There is no need to be humble in those situations. Shout it from the rooftop. I finally made a sale. I finally managed to make rent. I finally managed to turn a profit. Like, they were all huge milestones, and I know that I, for one, blew through them all because I was so, at that point I was in such a state of stress just trying to make the bills that there was no time to really celebrate. But I look back now and I go, I really wish I had spent more time celebrating those things because they were so important. So on this side of it, I'm trying harder to celebrate the wins and look at it and go, you've done a really great job. And do I deserve diamonds and platinum? Not necessarily. Like, I could have bought, I didn't need to buy anything. It could have just been a celebration. But I do love that I have something, and every time I look at it, I now tie that to this massive milestone that I have accomplished. And I most certainly have not done it alone. I have done it with the help of my mother, and I have done it with the help of a fabulous staff who I am eternally grateful for. And I am supported by my husband and my family, and I can't do it without any of those people. But I am incredibly proud of myself as well. So that's important. You should always be proud of yourself. And if you don't own your own company, then maybe you're just proud of the job that you've done for somebody else, and that is also incredibly valid. And maybe you're moving through the ranks of a bigger company, and you should celebrate all those milestones as well. We really need to take more time to celebrate ourselves. And assuming this video goes up between now Christmas and New Year, it might be poignant to think about that for 2025. Do you need to celebrate yourself more in 2025? So let me know what you think of my rings. I love them. I love having my stacks on my fingers and my beautiful David Yurman and tennis bracelet stack that I've now got. I'm really loving my jewelry at the moment, and I'm a creature of habit. I have to admit, I don't have tons of jewelry that I switch around. I am a creature of habit. I will wear the same thing all the time. So loving all my pieces that I got in 2024, and onward and upward to 2025, I say. If you've liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. It means a lot to a content creator when you hit that subscribe button. Please also hit the little bell notification so you know when I upload videos, which is usually twice a week. I'll also throw up my Instagram handle for you, so you can come follow me over there. I put lots up in real time, lots around my collection and my day-to-day life, so please come follow me over there. I hope wherever you are in the world today, you are having a fabulous day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.